Alrighty then. Greetings, everyone. Greetings, viewing
Greetings.
audience. I trust you guys are all doing well. Welcome to Speaking with the Sage. Okay, so we're back at it again this Saturday. Tonight we'll be covering Protect Your Soul with Crystal and Sound Frequency. All right, so we have on the panel H.P.S. Empress Yamaya Greetings,
Hey,
greetings.
greetings.
Our guest, Apheenx, how are you doing?
What's
Greetings.
up? What's up?
And
Well,
myself, Heiress Jauqline. All right, so we appreciate you watching this and the viewing honors watching it from the future. Greetings to you as well. And feel free to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And I trust you'll find something that interests you on our lifestyle channel. All right, so we're back at it. How's everyone doing? Let's commence.
Great.
I like that. I like that. I'm doing good. I'm actually excited to hear some of this beautiful music as well as, you know, those crystals because he be working it out. So I'm just the craftsman. So I want to see,
Yeah.
hear, I want to know the whole nine. But I'll let you finish and then I get into it.
No, most
Okay.
definitely no. Go ahead. Go ahead. Oh, but let me just say, Apheenx, how are you doing? How are you doing? I
I'm
appreciate
doing
you being
great.
here.
I'm doing super great.
Awesome, awesome. So, okay, so just give us a brief introduction about you, and then we'll have Empress continue on with the questions and stuff like this.
Okay. So I am a man of many talents. So I would like to present the first thing that I do is a comic book creator, and I have a TV show coming out. I have a board game coming out, a video game coming out, and
Stop!
it's
I
all
didn't
based
feel
on
that. Okay,
yeah,
sorry.
and it's all based off my comic book superhero Apheenx.
Oh my
Yes, put it in closer so
god!
we can see it.
I
Okay.
didn't know that. Okay, okay.
He bringing out the guns, honey. He bringing the guns out.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
We're listening.
Okay,
We're listening.
okay.
So let me tell you my plan. My plan is basically to create the black version of Marvel Comics. So
Oh, nice.
so I'm introducing all of my characters. So I got a whole roster of superheroes, and then I have a whole roster of villains. So this is my starter show, a Phoenix,
Okay.
and then the next one I'm introducing. I actually completed the third issue, and her name is Lozen. So she is a teenager. She's half black and half Native American, and she grew up on the res. And I ain't gonna tell you all her story. I'm gonna tell you
Yes. So.
the basics.
Okay.
So she grew up being not black enough, not native enough. She ended up running away from depression, and she gets put into sex trafficking by the elites. And
Mm.
she befriended a girl, and her and her girl planned to escape off this island. And they did, and on that journey, she came into a spiritual transformation. And then after that, um, she she is now going to expose the elites. She's super
Mm.
smart,
Mm.
and yeah. So
Okay.
so
Ooh.
I'm introducing her. That's who's up next. So you can actually get the digital comic book of that now on my website.
Okay.
But the physical copies are in print now. They'll be done in about 2 weeks.
Okay.
So uh
He is so the alchemist. I mean,
Yeah,
you.
I
I have to
love
cut you.
that.
I have to cut you
I
out.
was not
Cut you out
expecting that.
because we
yeah,
our whole series for far as the men is warriors, leaders, which is in the community, alchemists, priests. You know, that sort of thing. And you are such an alchemist. But I'm gonna let you continue and don't go too deep because I got the questions for you because you already laying it out. But go on. I'm
yeah,
listening.
Yes,
We
please
listening.
I
continue.
got you. So I got another one, but I'm gonna skip him because you're gonna like this next one. So this next character that I'm introducing, she's gonna be probably in the fourth or fifth uh issue. Her name is Mauricia Laveau. She's a hoodoo priestess, and she do not play no games.
I love it already.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
uh, yeah, that's all I'm gonna tell you about her. But
Okay.
but if you got the name should tell you everything you need to know though.
Mm-hmm.
Mauricia Laveau.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I
Yeah.
love that. I love that.
So yeah, so I'm in the process of creating all of that, and that's like my main thing. So when I'm not doing the comics, I'm doing the merch. So uh the merch, one of the things is the crystals, as you all see,
Mm-hmm.
and the star of the show as far as the crystal is concerned is this right here.
Oh my
This is
goodness.
called this is called the Apheenx crystal.
Oh shit.
Wait, Terry, wait a minute. There we go.
Oh, there it is. Look at
There.
that.
My goodness.
Oh
Yeah,
my
this
goodness.
this this is uh this is specially made. This part was specially made for me. And
Yeah.
so it's gonna be a collector's item. I have a few left, and yeah, so the Phoenix crystal has a very very big significance in the story. As all the crystals will do eventually, it'll show you that. But yeah, this one is the star of the show.
Oh
Oh
wow.
my goodness. Yes.
Yes. And then you also play an instrument.
Yeah, so the handpan is what I play.
Okay.
Uh, I first got introduced to the handpan about 14 years ago, and I fell in love with it as soon as I saw it, as soon as I heard it, and so I had to get me two. So I got this one last year, and I started playing it, and then I got the other one a few months ago. It's called an Issa by D. That's the tone that it plays. So
Oh,
each handpan plays a different tone. It's made different. So this one right here, this one is called a a D Celtic minor. So it plays more of a moody, melancholy, hypnotic sound to it.
Mm,
okay.
wow.
So this one is real good for meditation,
Okay. Okay.
meditation and introspection. So with this one, I could really take you there. Like
Okay.
you won't even be on this realm if I really get into this one. The
Okay.
other one,
Good. That's so us right about now. That's it.
right.
And it
Okay,
doesn't have to do with like different. Okay, we'd say what you're gonna say.
yeah. So okay, tell us about the other one first, and then we'll come back so we can get your questions on these things because you just came out the gate.
I know, like with the surprise thing, like, bruh.
Yeah,
Okay, so what
yeah.
was the other instrument?
So the other one is still a handpan, but it's called an Issa by D. So it plays both major and minor scale. So it leans more to the more happy, but it also has notes on it that I could play that sound more like deep and melodic and moody and melancholy as well. So I play more of a dynamic range on that one, and that one's a real good one too.
Okay, okay. Heiress, shall I start or just? I mean, you,
Okay, I want to ask
yes,
this.
you
So,
got it. Yes.
with the different with the hand pans, like, are they different sizes so they can kind of give different frequencies out, or they like do they literally look exactly the same? But
Nah, so this one next to me is a 10 note. The other one is a 17 note.
okay, so it
So
means it has like the little. Okay, sorry. Please continue.
oh no, you good. So these ones are the same size, but yes, hand pans do come in different sizes.
Okay. So if you said okay, you said that one of them is a 7 note, other one's a 10 note. Is it like the amount of dips that are in it? I don't know if that's
Yeah,
what it's
yeah,
called.
yep,
Okay. Understood. All
yep.
right, that's all I had to say. You can go. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. So since you came out the gate blazing, what I would like to know first and foremost is who are you? I mean, we already know you're an alchemist. I mean, clearly because that's why I chose you, but I didn't know you had something else under the under the gate, which is good. I'm behind the veil. I love that. But who are you? How did you start? How did you? I mean, what's the? Yeah, let's just start there first. Who who are you? How would you define yourself?
So I would define myself as somebody who is a truth seeker.
Mm,
Um, and I'm very into like finding out who I am and what my purpose is. I'm a Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio with a Scorpio rising and a moon in Aries. So that should tell you a lot.
We both couldn't keep it.
baby.
Okay, all right, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay. Okay. So in that, in who you are, that's what you decreed, what you claim, how you move. Would you say that your walk has been more spiritual, or have you gone through the religious aspects of your walk? And where are you resonating now?
That's
Because
how it all started.
okay, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I started off in organized religion as most of us have. And I just had questions because things wasn't just adding up for me. And
Mm,
so it led me to do a very thorough investigation. And I found some things that were like, oh, okay.
mm, mm,
And so it just made me at first it made me like angry.
mm, mm,
But then I was like, okay, being angry ain't really gonna serve me.
mm, mm,
And so being angry with people who subscribe to this, it really ain't gonna serve me to just be angry at them too. So how I'm gonna deal with this now is I'm gonna still interact with these people who chose to go down that path, but I look at it like this: as long as you treat yourself well, you treat the earth well, and you treat me well, there's no debate against that. So
mm,
you can be into the organized religion all you want.
mm,
But if that's what you roll with,
mm,
then I can't really be against you. What's
mm,
there to be against?
mm,
If that's what you're going by.
Yeah.
mm.
And that's
So
where I left it.
okay, so in that basically reflection, self-reflection, shadow, what I like to call shadow work, this sort of thing. Um, what have you devised as your daily discipline? Like your
Uh,
daily, as far as meditation and all that, what is your daily discipline coming from that particular point?
really just solidifying my purpose
Mm,
and coming to know what that is and coming to know what I got to do, what's required of me, and just whenever I fall, I just dust myself up and get back up and
mm,
just keep it going. And then just forgiving myself and
mm,
and trying my best to forgive others. Scorpios have a hard time with that, but
okay. Okay. Yeah.
I'm I'm getting there.
No, most definitely. And what I would like to say is, far as me just observing you, watching what it is that you do, and seeing that particular side of yourself, I call that the alchemist. So it sounds like to me, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, if you took yourself from one particular stage, kind of like, let's just say, under the dirt, and you rose like the phoenix, but you start to alchemize things. So, what was the first thing that you actually alchemized? What was it that you created out of this particular, let's just say, going through the religion, um, that moved you into a certain space? Okay, let's say spiritual, you start to realize who you are. What was the first piece that you made?
Uh, are you talking about jewelry? Or you just talking about
Yeah,
in general?
in general.
Oh, so the first thing that I did was I got my emotions and my mind right
Okay, okay.
because when you commit yourself that deeply to something and then you find out that that's not what it is, it
Mm-hmm.
makes you feel some type of way. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I had to like get out of that anger, get out of that sadness and that feeling like, dang, I got tricked.
Mm, okay.
So and just I try my best to learn not to like take it personal.
Mm, mm,
And
which
and
is good.
so
Mm,
that's what I did first.
okay. And so the first piece that you made, or what attracted you to crystals? That's the earth thing. Most definitely, it's an earth thing.
Mm-hmm.
What
Mm-hmm.
attracted you to crystals? And then what was the first piece?
Ooh. So I don't really remember what the first piece
Okay.
was, but that goes back around the same. Actually, you know what? That goes back when I was into the organized religion, but
Mm,
I was like secretly attracted to
mm,
new age and occult stuff and like just being like, "Ooh, what's that?
mm.
Amethyst? What's astrology? What's life path numbers and
Exactly.
numerology?" Like I just got drawn in, but like I try to like keep it
Hi.
like on the low,
Okay.
but you
Okay.
know, you know how
Okay.
that go.
Yes, most definitely. So, okay, so you faced some opposition. Okay, so when you started to allow yourself to open it up, like show it, did you receive opposition from people that were close to you, friends, family, that sort of thing? When you started to like, okay, I'm into crystals, I'm going to show you I'm into numbers and I'm that sort of thing.
I showed it to people that I felt like I could trust.
Okay. Okay. That's
Uh,
that's a key.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
that's how that went.
Okay, that's definitely a key. So, this particular, let me ask you this then. For those that are, especially for the divine masculine, for those men that are moving through a certain space in their life, let's say they know that they need to change something or get away from people of some sort, or they have a attraction to crystals and things. I keep all my crystals in my bag or on my body. They have an attraction to crystals, um, and they're dealing with people that are not necessarily servicing their highest good. What crystal would you say would be good for them to get or wear?
Quartz, you can't go wrong with clear quartz.
Okay, so what is clear quartz? I mean, we got to tell the audience. I know what this is, but tell the audience what is clear quartz.
So to me, clear quartz is the master crystal
Mm.
because it's clear.
Mm-hmm.
It like it to me it vibrates the highest. So just like I can compare that to when I got my aura read the other day.
Okay.
So when you get your aura read, you got all the colors. You got all like the chakras,
Mhm.
but you also have clear. So clear vibrates at the highest frequency.
Okay.
So it encompasses all of them. So that's why I said that clear quartz is the one that you should roll with.
Does the clear quartz open you up? Like, how do you use it? For instance, how would a man that's attracted to it once he sees, okay, this is a clear quartz? First and foremost, let me say this, because how would one be able to tell if it was actually a real crystal? Because a lot of people out here getting scammed.
Yeah, that part is really
Like,
good. Yeah,
how
good
do you
question.
know the difference between a real clear quartz and a fake one?
Okay, so that's an excellent question, and I'm glad you brought that up.
I
You
sure
know
am.
what you know what I found?
Mm,
People don't never ask that question unless it's motivate.
mm.
That's the only one they care about if it's real or not.
Okay.
Oh,
Nobody has ever asked about any other crystal being real or fake unless it was motivate.
Okay.
and
Okay.
what does what does Motivite do? So people know like why are they asking if it's real or fake? What does Motivite do?
Based on my observation and my interaction with it, people act like it's a scary one. It's a scary crystal. And to me, it's not. To me, it's not
No,
scary.
no,
So
right.
you gotta be. To me, motivate is like this. If it's very similar to like, say you took some mushrooms or you took like some ayahuasca.
Yeah.
Like, if you ain't in a good space, you
Mhm.
just gon'
Bury you.
you just gonna attract more of that bad energy
Okay.
because you ain't where you supposed to be. So you don't need to be messing with that.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I know
So
motivate.
So going back to Empress' question about like
How do you
telling if it's real or fake, how do you
how do you
tell
tell
with
with a crystal?
yeah,
Even with the motivate, how do you tell? How can you
yeah,
tell?
so what motivate, you just have to trust that the source that you got it from
uh-huh,
gave you a legitimate
uh-huh.
certificate of authenticity.
Okay.
uh that's the only way you're gonna really do that. Your question is very similar to asking, like, how do I know my spouse is gonna love me tomorrow?
Oh my gosh. Okay, it's very
Okay.
complex though.
You see what I'm saying? It's
Okay.
almost like you can't and I've never seen or dealt with
Mhm.
uh a fake clear quartz. I never seen that. I like this is your you asking me that question is like the first for me. So like every
Really?
time every time I've been around crystals,
Mhm.
I've been fortunate to be around nothing but real. Some of the
Wow.
stuff I actually dig up myself. Like I
Now
got
you're talking.
you see what
Right.
I'm saying? So
I love
like so I've only been around real crystals. I can't even like I don't
Okay.
know what that's like. So
Okay. So now, what you saying that, because that alludes to another question I was going to ask you: where would a person get a good crystal? Where would they go? And you're actually digging them up yourself. What
yeah,
you
where are
told?
you going to dig them up? Like I
so
would
Okay,
so
maybe
I live
don't
in
share all your details, but you know.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I don't mind sharing
Okay,
this part.
well, share, honey.
Okay.
Uh
Tell us.
so I live in Oklahoma. I live in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Okay.
Okay.
The next state over is Arkansas.
Ooh.
Arkansas, Missouri is
Wow.
full of crystals, but
Really?
Oklahoma is full of selenite.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you
Okay.
want to dig up crystals, I could tell you where to go. Like if you want some good quartz and if you want a variety of
Uh-huh.
crystals, go to Colorado, go to New Mexico, go to Arizona.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna find all kinds of stuff.
And
Okay.
like okay, sorry, Empress. Where do they thrive in? Is it like in the forest, in dirt? Like where do
Where
they
you find them?
exactly
Right.
thrive in? Like where do they
So
grow?
so they mainly are in caves, but
Okay, yes, caves, yeah.
they are also just like on like dirt, like you'll see like dirt and like rocky places. And sometimes you gotta get some like you gotta get some tools and like actually dig them up.
Mm.
Like you gotta like dig and then you gotta like dust it off and like get all the mud off and stuff like that. And then you'll see big old chunks.
So
Oh,
how do you cleanse it? Okay, you gotta show us a few of your pieces while we're talking about this, because I know some people might be like, okay, what, Crystal, what? Can you show us something that you have? Like I know you showed us one before, but show us some different crystals as we're speaking to you about them. Because I know people are like, okay, especially women, we're kind of, especially drawn to crystals. It's shiny, it's beautiful, that sort of thing. Um, but with us knowing the right crystal for us, the first thing that I realized is most people think about their birthstone. Okay. Um, and with them knowing their birthstone, that's their first, like, it's a stone. You know what I mean? So they're going, oh, okay, this is bright, this is beautiful. Most of the world speaks about diamonds, okay? And my understanding, you would have to let me know if that's clear too, is that diamonds are like, they not, I mean, they average considering, like you're doing gems and crystals. A diamond is beautiful. We've been commercialized by it, but it's better to get actually a gem or a crystal, a stone, because it's like the rarest and actually the most expensive of, if we had to say, jewels that women would like to wear or men. Have you found that too? Is that what you enter and overstand?
You know why diamonds are priced so high?
Mm,
Because the people who control it in Africa, those diamond mines,
mm,
they made it seem like they scarce, but really they in abundance.
mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
Yeah.
so that's the play. So when they tell you something is scarce,
Yeah.
then they can manipulate you into thinking that it's way more worth than it is. So, like prime example, like a couple of years ago, you remember the NFTs? Remember when you could buy an NFT for $100,000?
Right. Right.
You only fell for that because they was able to get you to
Yes.
agree with it.
Yes.
Yes.
Just like
Okay.
money. Money is only valuable because we agree that it's
Yes.
valuable. So we can
Yeah.
make it whatever it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Most
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So show us something else that we can see
Yeah.
that beautiful, that they can actually come get custom, because you do custom, right? You custom make them yourself, of course, and or ever repeat a certain thing? I mean, how do you
Uh
work with your
I,
design?
I, I sort of repeat certain things, but it won't be like the exact same. So, like for instance,
Yeah.
this piece of pyrite, this ring right here.
Oh, I used
Like
to like these ones when I was
I'm not
little.
gonna find an exact replica of this exact piece right here.
Yes.
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 You see what I'm
Oh my
saying?
God.
But I can find a different cut.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Goodness,
Yeah.
I want to see. We
Yes.
the women. We want to see this.
Exactly. Show us more. I
The
remember seeing that when I was
train.
little.
Yes,
Ooh.
citrine. Now
Look
I
at
have that
that.
just as a, yeah, a
Ooh.
okay, and see that
It's the
little
flat
pearl
one.
is
It's sorry.
beautiful.
Mm.
I love that. Go on,
No,
Empress.
this is agate geode right here.
Okay, okay. It's
Yeah,
just because how it's cut, it kind of looks a little similar. Okay, nice. It's pretty.
flat. Now are those pieces that you've basically designed to put them together, or
Yeah. Yep.
okay, nice, nice. Okay, so now we're talking about. I actually wanted to see. I need to see another necklace because I like necklaces. What else you got there? Now you could show us another
Yeah,
necklace.
show us,
Okay.
please.
Like he
Please
hiding
don't
all the
be
goodies.
shy. You be as Empress say, you be all up in the camera on your Facebook, like you see this. You say, come
Yeah.
on.
Exactly on the Facebook. Hey,
Ooh, look at
show
that
us.
one.
Yes. Okay.
Ooh. Let
Now
me do
see,
this
that's what
first.
I'm talking about. We got those pieces there.
Yes.
See him. Thank you. Mm-hmm. That's
That's
beautiful.
like that's one of those things that look like it will glow in the dark. Or if you put it in, what is it, the black light, where
Yeah.
you know where the like the white
Yeah. Yeah.
t-shirts they
Yeah.
glow. It looks like it's something like that, even though I'm sure it doesn't. But it
So
does.
tell us about that. What is that, and what is the property? What does it do? If you were to
So
wear that.
turquoise is there's a couple of different reasons why I wear this. So turquoise is hands down my favorite stone.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So there's a couple of reasons why that is. So I want to kind of like get into something that actually needs to be talked about because it's somewhat controversial right now.
Okay.
So turquoise is the Native American stone,
Okay.
Get
Yeah.
it. Let's get it.
indigenous people. So there is, I don't know if you've seen it, but there's been quite the battle on social media of certain people saying that black people are the real indigenous people.
Mm-hmm.
Um and saying that the normal looking Native American, what you would the straight hair, what you would namely see as native. They're saying that those are not the native people. Uh, I would say that we both are,
Mm-hmm.
and we shouldn't try to say that one is more authentic than the other. That would be like saying this. You ever seen a jaguar?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes.
jaguars come in black
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
jaguars come in
But
spots
yep.
Spots.
that are yellow. You
Mm-hmm.
sound you would sound stupid if you said that the black jaguar is more authentic than the
It's
regular
true.
jaguar and vice versa. You sound stupid saying that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So let's not focus on that and see the bigger play at hand.
Mm-hmm.
Because from my vantage point, this whole back and forth online between natives, whether they be black indigenous or the red indigenous, that's neither here nor there. Don't argue about that. We got bigger fish to fry. That's why I came out. That's one of the reasons why I came out with the Lozen story and I made her that way. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, she dealing with being black enough or being native enough. She mixed. She got two different parents that's both.
And that's the book, right? Can you show
Yeah,
the
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah.
comic book? Show
Mm-hmm.
the comic book again.
So that's on digital right now. It's not,
Oh.
but you can get it on my website. But my thing is this: let's not argue about that because that's not really important. What's important is that women of color are being sex trafficked.
Mm-hmm.
Like let's worry about that.
Yes,
And,
in
Mm-hmm.
a
and like because number one, we as men ain't really doing our job if all these women can be sex trafficking because we ain't protecting them if random people can just steal women like that.
Mm-hmm.
So like we need to like fix that and
Yeah.
like minimize that so that we can we just got to get our priorities straight.
okay.
Yes.
And me arguing with somebody about them being they from Siberia
Mm,
and because like, that just sound that's goofy. Like I don't want to deal with that. We
Mm-hmm.
deal with that. We deal with that in the black community too over different things. It's
right.
like it's like we trying to be united, but at the same time, we not necessarily a monolith either. And
Mm-hmm.
so there's certain things that we argue about and that are trivial, and we just got to be like, no, that's not really what we need to be focused on. What we need to be focused on is the more important things. We can deal with that other stuff later, if it even matter when we get this other stuff right.
Yes, Ashe. And
Because
Mm-hmm.
sometimes when we fix the problems that we actually want to fix, the trivial stuff don't even really matter no more.
Mm-hmm.
right, right,
Sometimes trivial things matter because you frustrated because you can't deal with the big stuff. You can't
right,
solve the big problems.
right. Most definitely, most
Mm-hmm.
definitely. And so, turquoise is something that you enjoy wearing.
Yeah, yeah, because I'm still indigenous.
Okay, okay. And now the vibration now uh, with turquoise, and you selling other people like somebody comes to you, or have you had anyone come to you and say, okay, can you make me a piece, or can I buy a piece that will protect my aura, my energy? I feel like, I want to also at the same time show my uniqueness. What do you tell them? What stone do you tell them to get? Is it turquoise? Is it amethyst? Is it based on who they are, but in totality? Like, you customize something for a person specifically what they ask for, or you vibe with them? How do you come up with your pieces, and how do you know which stones to use?
I'm gonna tell you a story to answer your question. So you see this, I had another one that was very similar to this. It was just shaped different, and it
Mm-hmm.
was kind of made the same, but like it was just different, right? So I was in Walmart, and this girl, she stopped me and
Mm-hmm.
she was like, "Whoa!" She was like, "What is that?" I was like, "It's turquoise." She's like, "I'll buy it off you right now." She's like, "How much you'll sell it to me for?" I was like, I'll sell it to you for 100. She was
Mm-hmm.
like, what's your cash app? She
Mm-hmm.
cashed at me $100. I took that mug right off and gave it to her. That's how
Mm,
crystals work.
Yes,
Crystals
because
choose
they
you. You
drive.
don't choose crystals.
Yep. Yep.
I
I've heard
asked you
that
that
before.
question on purpose
Mm-hmm.
because we've had private studies in our private communities about how crystals work and the vibrations and different. And I've always told people, listen, just go walk in. Hello, even when I do the tarot or divination work, I'm always having the crystal. I'm like, oh, I don't have a crystal. If you don't just go walk in, trust me, that crystal going, it's gonna tell you, hello, it's me. And
Yep.
then it takes you to be the one to hold a discipline, hold a space to go and research what that crystal does. Why is it you're attracted to it? I would tell people to, I used to put them on my body even when people were thinking I was losing my mind. I literally had taped them to
Yeah,
my
she
body
taped it.
out
She
there
taped it back in
sunbathing,
all
and
over her body.
I put it all on social media. They thought it was, oh, this is a joke. No, I really am doing this
Yeah.
shit, like for real. It messed with this organ, it deals with that, and the more you vibrate with them, the more you use them, the better off. It vibrates with you. It calls you. Literally, I know today. I need that obsidian right now because I feel like, and you just take and you don't know exactly until you start to walk through it. So I'm so pleased that you said that because hello, that's a true testament to somebody who's been dealing with crystals. So I have to ask you this because we're going to go into your next multi-talented self. Um, if you take the crystals, like, can you hold the turquoise up and the first necklace you showed us?
So the Apheenix crystal, which is this one
Wow.
glows in the dark. It'll absorb the sun's energy and start glowing.
Oh, girls in the dark. Oh. Okay, sorry.
And you just made mention to that, right? You were like, it looks like that one would glow in the dark. Well,
Oh
it's
my
this
god.
one. So what? Tell me the name of that one again. The one, yes, the one you're holding in your hand.
Wow.
The Apheenix crystal.
A phoenix. Okay.
Yeah. So
That's
I had these custom made. These are the Apheenix crystal is something that you actually cannot find. What how this came about is I had a friend that what he would do is he would do two things. He would take quartz and then he would do something to them to like make them glow.
mm,
And but then what he would also do is he would take quartz and he would dip them in bismuth. And so they would like have these like cool bismuth like pieces, and only he did that.
mm,
Um, Unfortunately, he is no longer with us,
okay.
and that was the one of our plans. Our plans was to make like a limited amount of these, and then just like have them as collector's items.
Oh, okay.
That is wow. Ashe to the ascended. I mean, clearly he's still, standing around you, working with you, around you, to you, and for you. So Ashe to him, most definitely. I
Yeah,
am very curious about mixing crystals. Have you? Because you're energetically, you're emotionally intelligent and sensitive too. Is there any two crystals you can put together that would magnify a certain frequency or energy? Or are there certain crystals that you shouldn't put together? Like almost like candle work for me. And for those of us that do candle work, that sort of thing, putting this color with that color based on what your intentions is wouldn't be a good thing. You feel me? Is that the
yeah.
same thing with crystals?
Yes, it is like that. The only thing that I would say is to add to that, but go in a different direction, is
Mm-hmm.
that the easiest way you can do that is just by basic color coordination.
Hmm.
So like naturally you wouldn't put purple with uh blue.
Mm.
You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Like you can put certain types of purple and blue together, but you
Okay.
can't put all. purples and blues together.
What does
Just
it
like
do? Dim it?
just
Does it
just like
dim?
you can't put purple and green together.
Mm,
Like just when you do that, so for instance, and that's not a hard and fast rule either,
okay.
because sometimes when you dealing with spirit actually break rules because that's how you grow.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't always say that. So like for instance, some people say you can't put amethyst and citrine together.
Thank
You
you.
might not be able to do that, but I can.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I asked. That's exactly why I asked, because there are certain, I've heard there are certain ones you can't put together and da da da. And I'm just like, well, why was I called to pull that one together with that? No different than colors, because as a haute couture designer, I was always putting different colors together, mixing different fabrics, this sort of thing. And at one time that was considered taboo. Now it's all over the place because you go beyond what, if you're led in a certain way and that's your call, then you're going to magnetize that particular thing. So I appreciate you saying it. Most definitely, you have to be able to allow yourself to vibrate with the colors, with the
Mm-hmm.
crystal
Mm-hmm.
vibrate with you.
Mm-hmm.
So because I wanted to take that into, frequency,
Hmm.
um, you also play the hand pan. Okay, have you, before we leave the crystals, we might come back to it, but have you taken the music side of yourself and like basically vibrated with, or let's just say worked with the crystals at the same time? Like, for instance, you're in your shed.
Look, he's smiling.
You in your and you in there, just mixing some stuff up, or crystals, and going this and that, looking at colors and all that other stuff. Do you have that music vibrating in the bag? And what are you putting into the intent? Like, for me, I always tell people I make love to people with my food, what I feed them, because I'm speaking over it, I'm preparing it, I'm nurturing that particular thing. So I'm going to give you a vibration of what it is that I am. If I'm not in a good space, I'm not cooking you no food. That is because, and not unless I want to just take you out. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yep.
So, with you, what are you doing when you're creating these beautiful pieces? Because your pieces is nice. You're being real cheap right about now. And I say cheap in a way that you're not showing us all the goodies. They're going to have to look at your website and
Hmm.
seriously, because you
Yes.
got some really, okay. I digress. I
Yes.
digress.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, but what are you doing when you are creating? What frequency are you doing? What music you playing?
I'm so glad you brought that up because I do not send none of my crystals off that somebody buy unless I play something to it to charge it up even more.
Hello. Okay.
So
Yes.
now you getting a piece that's amplified.
Thank you.
Yes. Yes. There you go.
So we on the same page. I do the same thing you do with the food. You do the same thing because when you play these, you playing depending on what you playing certain frequencies.
Mm,
Like
Yes.
like these are set at 440 hertz, but
okay.
I can play a song that's higher than that.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Most
Yeah.
definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I would
Mm-hmm.
love to
And
hear a little bit. I don't know if we can, Heiress can just play us a little bit of this, of your music. Well, we definitely want to make sure that people know where to find your music. You're coming out with something, or
Yeah, so I already got one album out, but I'm working on another one.
okay,
And I'm gonna just be making more. Um and so uh I am going to just do this mainly as my form of music. So let me tell you, so I didn't tell you the whole story about how I got into the handpan.
mm-hmm.
So at first I was rapping. I was doing like conscious rap
Okay.
and so that's where the Apheenx comic book comes from. So basically what I did, I was like, you know what, rap is like oversaturated right now. People ain't really, it just ain't for me.
Mm-hmm.
As far as, but before I did that, I was like, I want to kind of stand out. So what I did was I made um a superhero out of my personal my rapper persona,
Mm-hmm.
and this comic book basically tells my like life story.
Mm-hmm.
So it tells my hip hop story, and like why I got out of it and where I'm going to next. So this is based on some of my real life.
Okay, okay, that's good. I like
Yeah,
that.
so that's why I did that. But now I'm gonna be showing me playing the handpan and stuff like that. That's where I'm gonna just go musically. So
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Well,
And
I'm
then this happened. You said you got introduced to it. You said 15 years ago. The handpan.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
The handpan. Uh-huh. And then how do you feel with how now it's really popular? Or did it become popular maybe 2 years ago? A year
yeah,
or so, 2 years?
it
Like
seems about 2 years to me.
it's everywhere now. You say healing music, and you see people with the handpan. How do you feel about that transition with the trend or whatever? Let's put it that way.
So I mainly see people playing the handpan from different countries,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
more particularly Europe.
yeah,
Um, I don't really see. I mean, I know there's some people
Here.
here that play it. Um,
Mm-hmm.
there's only one other black dude that I seen playing it, and he's pretty good. But he's an actor. I think
yeah, yeah. I know
I
the one
think
you're talking about. Yeah, yeah.
he acts more than he plays the handpan.
Yes, yes,
From
yes.
how it looks,
Mm-hmm.
um, so it was cool to see that. Um, but other than that, I don't really. You got to go in very specific places to
Mm-hmm.
see the handpan being played.
I like that. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Well, I am going to take that spiritual side of it because, of course, I always speak about that side. No matter what we're doing, there's always a spiritual ramification, something happening in our present, whether it's our conscious, subconscious, or unconscious mind. There's always something happening. As I have spoken a couple times for the last, what, two or three podcasts that we've done, as well as just in some of our studies.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, you came back in.
Yeah, it was a
It was
slow
beautiful.
transition, wasn't it? It was like
Okay,
it started getting. It was
and
cool actually.
I have to now we see all of your Van glory. All of that. Chocolate.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, but I have to speak to that because what I was hearing is that the cosmic womb. You were sitting in the primordial waters. As you were supping with us and speaking about the crystals. I'm like, wow, look at the color because the color started to fade behind you, as far as the light, but yet you were
Yeah.
still gleaming spiritually.
In
You
fact, that's what I
still
saw too.
gleaming.
Hmm.
And I heard just he is birthing from the womb, just no different than whew, child. Okay, clearly spirit just wants you to know. You're birthing from the womb, and the depth is we are taught oftentimes that women are the only ones with a womb, but a man can have a wound of creation, his mind. He can actually amplify that with his hands in real time. And the essence of what you're operating in right now is creating a constant ripple effect like primordial waters. The very water that we breathe, that we don't talk about or we don't speak about so often, is our breath, our source of life. You are alchemizing all of that which you've gone through and come out to the other side so it can produce and help those that may have to see and receive that later for what they're walking through, their life purpose and path, their divinity. So crystals, you digging, you're going into the earth's surface and bringing them up, dusting them off, and presenting them as in the vibration they need to. With the sounding, you're moving in the sounding and creating a vibration that vibrates with both, which is our inner. You know what I mean? We wear it on our outer, our earth, but interiorly we work and focus with what you're placing from your divinity, your divine masculinity. So I just wanted to say Ashe to you. Clearly, Source wanted you to hear that, because I was like, he is sitting in the womb. Look at, what is that? So it's like, yes, because he's birthing from there, where you can continuously see your essence. Your light is still there. Your light is still there. I'm like, wow, okay, wow. So Ashe to you, divine master. Okay, I'll leave that alone. We'll go right into his music. Can we hear just a little bit of his music?
Yes, most definitely. So I'm going to do a little share screen, and I will play one of the tracks. The one performance. I'm going to play it all the way through, I think. Okay, so just give me a minute. Let me just.
I definitely want to get on that meditation one. I want to continue to, of course, do it for myself, but also the members and people that come to me for the meditation. I would love to use some of your sound and meditation for the collective.
That would be nice. Seriously, for real. Like Ye's voice with the sounding, your sounding.
We definitely continue that so you can hear my voice on some sound.
Okay.
Beautiful. Absolutely.
All right. Okay. So I the next album that I'm actually making is going to be strictly meditation. This one is a story.
Okay.
This EP is a story. So it's not necessarily meditation, but you can use it for that.
Okay. Understood. But no, seriously, like, I need to maybe send you a link of her voice, of her sounding. Okay. It's like, really, she knows what she's doing. Empress knows what she's doing. She sounds very, very nice. And I believe definitely because we use, how do you say, having music with someone that we actually know, like, for example, you're able to like communicate properly and just make a beautiful track. I think it'll be very nice. I'm gonna send you her sounding, okay? Most definitely. Okay, so I'm just gonna play which track out of these ones listed should I play?
Play the last one. Play the last one.
The last one? Okay. The fairies is fairies. Oh, fairies, witches, and angels. Yeah, let's play that one.
I love that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm just gonna pause, put our audio off so we can all hear it, okay? One second. Wait, can I do it? Lovely. I wanted to play it all the way through. It was a nice, short clip, but I loved it. Absolutely. That's what I'm talking about. Let me put the stop sharing.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes, no, it's nice. And when you like went up, I don't know when you like go up the beat. Anyway, I can't really explain it. It's nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
All heart center, like really with the deep breaths added into that meditation. Oh yes, I truly feel what you were saying. Like it will send you where you need to go. Okay,
Yeah.
it will definitely send you. God, that is so beautiful.
Yes. See the
So
comment sounds
it's
very
the
beautiful.
green, the heart chakra, most definitely.
Yes. Yes.
Thank
Yes.
you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Definitely. I'm like thinking about, doing my mirror work, the scouring work with that, honey. Like real time, that womb energy. Like you really, okay, okay. I already said I like you. That's
I know, right? All right.
That's enough.
Bringing it on, no?
I absolutely so appreciate it. Now, you self-taught yourself how to do it. You didn't learn that from anybody else.
Sure.
So what I did, so let me tell you like my personal family background. So my grandfather was a famous blues singer. His name is Big Joe Duskin.
Okay.
So
That's
so music runs in my family. So what I did was because I already knew how to play the djembe drums
Okay.
and I got that blood running through my veins. I did take some lessons, but what I did was I was like, okay, I'm gonna take these lessons and then I am going to use that as a foundation, but I'm gonna work off that and make my own stuff,
Exactly.
and that's what I did.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what was behind him.
Yes. Oh wait, did I get? Can you see? Is that him?
Yep.
Oh, look at that! I love that.
The energy who was behind you. That is like so.
And just a question: do you have any ties to like New Orleans, Louisiana, or anything like that?
Oh.
I love when he looks away. Like.
I am not sure.
You're not okay.
Well, let me say this. I'm not sure, like on the physical, like genetically,
Okay.
but I'm gonna say spiritually, I think so.
Yeah.
The reason why I said was because when Ye sent me your profile, I was like, is he from New Orleans? Like he has that the energy of like you're from that place. So the fact that okay, so you feel not physically, but maybe spiritually that you.
Yeah,
I can sense that. I can see that because I was like, no, okay, all right. He says he's there, but all right, okay.
And the reason why I say that is because so when I first went there, it's one of my favorite cities. So when I first went there were some things spiritually that happened to me that let me know that I got some type of connection there. So
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you a little bit about. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about that.
Please do.
So the first time I went, I seen all these ladies wearing white, and I was like, what is that? And like for whatever reason, I was drawn to them, and they was going into this park, and so mind you, this is my first time there. So when I went there, so I like followed them, and then I started hearing like drumming, and I was like, "Ooh, what's going on in here?" Because this sounds like this sound African or something. So like, I started going deeper and deeper, and it got like more and more people, and I saw all these people in white, and like one of them had like a snake, and then like they was like doing these dances, and I was like, "What's going on in here?" And they was like, I talked to somebody in the back. They was like, we doing hoodoo. We doing a ritual." I
Mm-hmm.
was like, "Ooh, I like this." So I was like,
Mm-hmm.
so I like stayed there, and then they got like this real big tree in the
Mm-hmm.
middle of this place, and like so I was like drawn to that tree, and I was like, and for whatever reason I wanted to like touch it, and when I was touching it, I like felt like this like surge of like energy. Like I don't like it felt really good. And it was like, so I asked this one dude, I was like, what's up with this tree? And he said that the ground that I was on was like a sacred ground. It's called Congo Square. This was where all this took place. So
Congo.
like in Congo Square, what would happen was our ancestors, from my understanding, used to pretend like they was doing Christian stuff, but they was actually doing root work, because what they was doing was they was conjuring up their ancestors' energy to basically do a rebellion. So that's what happened. That's what happened there. And so yeah, I felt it heavy, 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 heavy.
Oh, okay. All right. So I sensed that right. Okay, Empress, you look like you holding something.
Yeah, yeah. Because we're closing out, and I was just hearing and I just heard. Okay, just what's operating around us right now. Just kinetically, and just pulling. And I got communication. I got communicate, right? Communication, and then other things. And there's communicate what something that is secret. And now you're speaking. Now you're speaking something that is secret, and adaptable. You made mention to the snakes and things of that sort, but adaptable. And resonating in that particular power was the other one that I got as well. And from there, the expansion of growth as we move through a resistance area, because most of us forget or have forgotten how to use our imagination, and just play. Um, and it was based off a question I asked about you. So I was asking Divine Source about what it is that is his follow up, his leading. Because of course, when spirits speak to me about something, I'm just going to clearly they want you to know something. But as you're telling the story, it's literally falling out based on what you were saying. The adaptability, you were willing and open and receptive. We had Orisha on. If you don't know Orisha, he is with Aishe YouTube. Orisha also is a man that a divine divinity that operates in the area that he is very willing, open and receptive to receive that which services his identity. And most of the things that he's gone through, he's always had a woman's next to him, or a woman's heart. He sat at the feet with women and been able to heal certain areas. But because he has an open heart, now he is also being called, or a lot of women are magnetized to him. Okay. And this is in this particular season where the paradigms are changing. Okay. Where for me, I appreciate the divine masculine. And the reason we wanted to do this series is because you men are divinely gifted, your alchemists, your leaders. You know, you're not just a provider, but what are you providing? Because somebody can provide a currency called money, but cannot be well within themselves and be able to provide emotional intelligence. One can provide certain aspects that people would find, you know, fabulous. Let's just say diamonds, where someone else is like, okay, well, diamonds is just, that's overrated. You really need to get with the good stuff. So I am just in just overwhelmed in a sense in the spirit realm that each man that I or divine divinity that we have been drawn to has an inner and overstanding of themselves. We walk out our perfection, but at the same time they have an openness to be able to receive, to work out that balance of that feminine within themselves. You know what I mean? That creativity is coming from that divine feminine that is inside that male, that is physically a male, that vibrates in his masculinity, but he also can own his femininity. He's not hurt by it. He's not ruined by it. He's able to heal and walk through it. He's healed through it. Now, of course, all of us will come together, be guided together, nurture, this sort of thing. But we have literally been guided to the men that are standing in a balance, which is so beautiful. So I definitely had to say that to you and just kind of like, okay, absolutely keep doing what you do. You have to show them your comic book again. You got, you know, we just got to get you continuously known. I mean, people are knowing about you, but for me, I appreciate you being here. And we look forward to, of course, you know, you being here again, like real talk, real time, and us doing things physically together. That would be awesome.
Yeah. So I wanted to speak on that too. So at some point, sooner rather than later, what I'm gonna be doing is actually going like on a tour, like to play this live. So
Oh,
like, so if you got any kind of like yoga things going on, if you got any kind of events
okay.
where there's gonna be some meditation involved and
Mm,
things of that nature, I will come out and you can hear this live.
yeah,
Amazing.
that's what I'm
Love
talking
it. Love
about. Yep.
it. Yes.
I
Yeah,
like
because
that.
it's a whole different experience
Mm,
when I'm in your presence playing it
Of
yeah,
in real
course.
time.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
I love my meditation. We do group meditations. We do the whole nine, and it's just, you just know your gift. Let's just put it that way. I know my gift. I know how I show up in people's dreams and in different people's meditations. So, baby, I will walk through those portals. Don't play with me. We both will be while you playing.
Where y'all located at?
I am actually in Florida, and she is in Europe right now in Spain. So I go
Yeah.
back and forth from here to Spain. But
Okay.
yeah, we would just kind of portal travel. Hmm.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool.
Most
Mm-hmm.
There's a dude actually in Europe. He's like the handpan man right now. His name is Malty Martin. And
Yes. Yes. That's what I was speaking about. Yeah.
yeah. Um
yeah,
and he plays with a girl that sings.
Yes. It's the Chantis. Is it her? Are you
Yeah,
speaking about
yep.
Chat? She is
I
amazing.
I
Oh my God.
profile. I absolutely love it, and it just
Ah,
gets in the vibration of singing in the spirit. And I stopped
yes.
singing in the spirit um, out loud where other people, because of course that's a spiritual sacred thing. And then the other part of that is I kept asking, where is the music in the background? And so now
Mm-hmm.
Divine has provided that. But she was
Yes.
the first one that when I saw her and I was just like, hello, she's doing exactly what Source had me doing by myself in the quiet space, the sacred space in Europe. And I was just like, she's beautiful. So I play her all the time. She's absolutely beautiful. I love it. Absolutely love it. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yes. I'm gonna send you
Okay.
that link soon so you can hear Ye's voice. Most definitely. Is there anything else that you have coming up so the viewing audience can know? Just let us know.
Just I'm gonna be coming out with the third issue, the physical copy of this. So this is the first. This is the first one, and then this is the second one. I really didn't show this one, but this one right here is basically the origin of the universe and all aspects of it, and like from my vantage point of it. So it talks about how memory comes into place, consciousness, colors, sounds. I get into all that, but I don't just tell you like this is basically a puzzle. And one of the reasons why I'm coming out with a board game is because the board game is to like make you intellectually as well as spiritually put the pieces together, because basically what I'm doing is in the TV show there's certain clues that you can only figure out if you read the books, and there's certain things in the book that you can only figure out if you play the board game, and you got to put it all together. And it's a thinking this is a thinking thing.
Yes, I
And a,
love
and a, and a
that.
feeling thing. You got to put it all together and work holistically.
I love that.
Love
That's
that.
what I'm
Are you
talking about.
kidding? Oh yes, yes.
Yeah.
We are definitely coming big. I mean, we gonna do some things behind the scenes, but
Almost definitely.
Yeah.
back to the people because they definitely are liking what you're saying, and most definitely, it's such a vibration. I love teachers. I
Thank
mean,
you.
the biggest, the biggest thing is you can't teach that which you haven't gone through and come out the other side with evidence. You feel me? So I just love the fact that you're embodying all of that. We'll go figure. Freaking Scorpio. I'm a Piscean, honey. We know how
That's what's
how
up.
to work all of that stuff.
Yep.
I appreciate you. My goodness.
Yes, absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely amazing. Really, thank you so much for being on here. I'm looking forward to our future collaborations.
Let's do it again.
Yes, most definitely. I did put all the links. I put your website, your Facebook page, and I think your YouTube as well, all in the description box. So if you guys want to look at him, I know there was one lady, Tara. She asked, oh, where can I get his necklaces? And I put your link in the chat. So I trust you.
Okay.
And you guys go to the page.
Yes, it's the Facebook page that he really be like. He showed us. His Facebook
Okay.
page.
He gonna put all of that in his pretty eyes, everything, all out there.
That's what you said.
He gonna love it. He's gonna be like, damn, I want to buy that one and that one time.
Yes.
Okay. I even had to cut it off. Like, no, I can't be looking at him. All my salary don't.
That is funny.
Most definitely. So be sure to check that out in the description box if you're interested in seeing more of him. All right. So thank you so much, everyone.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate y'all.
I appreciate you too as well. We all appreciate you. All right. Thank you, everyone, for viewing, and the future audience. Greetings, and I hope you had a good. It was a good show for you, because it definitely was a good show for us. Definitely. Listen, I'm just saying that comic one, I was not expecting that. I mean, I was like, what? I thought we were going to do crystals and sounding. He came out with the comics. Anyway, but most definitely, thank you so much. And yes, she said definitely beautiful pieces. I was looking at the site earlier, so definitely she was able to look at the site. Alrighty then.
Also, my trailer is on there too. My trailer is on the website too.
Okay, perfect. So I'm definitely gonna check that out my own self. But yes, most definitely. Thank you, everyone. All right.
Thank you.
Ciao. Thank you. Bye.
My God, how beautiful.